Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Myst. This should be our final episode. This should be our finale. I'm so very excited about this. Oh no. Hang on. I might have thrown out the page that said which number. So this book here. This is not an age book. This is the code to put into the fireplace. Did I throw out? No, I didn't. I did. Did it? It opened up. I've got the page here. It opened up page 158. Well, that's silly. Okay. So to recap, our two crazies, our delightful brothers, have told us to go into the fireplace and enter the code. That will take us to the vault that has the final pages. I think I'm going to show you what... So the thing is I don't remember. No, I'll show you what this looks like. I will show you what this looks like. Picture I just took. I feel like it's going to be easier to go in columns. So skipping 2, skipping 3 and 4, skipping 1, 4, and 5. Skipping 2, skipping 3 and 4, skipping 1, 4, and 5, and then skipping 1, 2, 3, and 5. Now it's easier to say which ones are being pressed. So pressing 4 and 6, 2, 5 and 6, 5, 4 and 6, 2, 5 and 6. I've already forgotten. 4 and 6, 2, 5 and 6, 4 and 6, 2, 5 and 6, 5. Okay, 4 and 6, 2, 5 and 6, and then 5. I think it was 5. Yes, and then all of them minus 5, and all of them minus 5 and 6. Oop. So the pages are right here. But this is the interesting part.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to done it, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as you no doubt have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris. I feel you've met my son, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island in my library. My library. It contains my works, my writings, places. It's an art I learned from my father many years ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of Myst. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons. Cirrus and Achenar. We had many journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them. Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny. Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page. You, my friend, can bring that page to me. Oh, I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you. If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done. I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
So, I think that is the thing that saved me when I first played this from grabbing the red page. At this point, by this time, Achenar was so clearly deranged. I thought Cirrus was a better... do I have to, like, unclick all of these? Just some of them. Okay. I actually, my first playthrough, I actually thought Cirrus was the better candidate to release. I didn't like the idea of releasing either of them, of course, because clearly they're both not healthy people. They're not mentally healthy. But I didn't know what to do. And I was curious enough, I saw the other book there and I'm like, okay. And then lo and behold, there's Atris. Okay, so we need to go. This is the thing we haven't done yet. Is there a way to get these? I can't drag them. Okay, we don't. Oh, we might need that still. But I can delete this one. Wondering if there's a way to get the marker switch. Instructions side by side. So I don't have to write them down. No, we need that. Okay. Nope. That's okay. The vault is located. Something, the island of Myst. Achieved very easy. Instructions are followed. Each of the marker switches turn every one of them into on. There's a final step, turn there to the very plain view on the island of Myst. Access can be achieved easily if the simple instructions are followed. First, locate all of the marker switches on the island. Turn all of the switches to the on position. Go to the dock and turn the marker. Dock. Okay. So all of them on. And then it's the dock one that turns off. So I just want to double check. I'm sure I've left them all on. I don't think I turned any of them off. Yep. So. Now, am I not missing a message to Catherine? Is it 7? I don't think it's 7, I think it's 6. I need to turn that music down a bit. Okay. 5 was the number, if I remember correctly. Am I remembering wrong? I was sure Atris left a message to Catherine that you could... It was the number of marker switches on the island, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 marker switches. And I don't remember now where I learned that, but I remember it was a thing.
For me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine is one of our sons. I suspect Agamemnon, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. And don't worry, Catherine, everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
So the fact that the message hasn't been erased means Catherine hasn't been home, which I believe was a teaser of Ribbon. If you guys remember where the clue was to find that message, let me know in the comments because I can't for the life of me remember. Anyway, we've got Atris's page. We can go back in the fireplace that I lost momentarily. I remember those two. Okay. Five, 2, 5, 6, 4, 6. 5, 2, 5, 6, 4, 6. 2, 3, 6, and second last. Okay. 2, 3, 6, ends. How about the second one? This is the part I've been waiting for. I am so excited.
Have you found the missing page? Come, come. Ah, my friend, you've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? You've done the right thing. I have a difficult choice to make. My sons have betrayed me. I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
I'm really sad they went back to the 3D model. Anyway, this is Dunny, and it has captured my attention for so many years. Like, so much so that I wanted, like, there's the books that go with this story that have kind of like the history, the lore. And of course I have all those. Oh.
It is done. I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife, Catherine, is now being held hostage. Oh, and a reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst and the books that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope you find your exploration satisfying. You'll no longer have my sons to deal with. Oh, and one more thing. I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever imagine. At some point in the future, I may find it necessary to request your assistance. Until that point, I'm afraid you'll enjoy the explorations from my library on Myst. Thank you. The book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
Yes, I will. Thank you. I'm just so captivated by the I love the floor. By the idea of this ancient civilization of Dani, and of course I've read the books, the history, the lore so many times. And at some point, one of my more ambitious Minecraft projects, I'm actually wanting to rebuild part of Dani in an ancient city. I'm really quite thrilled with how they did this antechamber. They did such a good job with this. Anyways, back to, so this ending also confused me because it feels incomplete. Like his narration explains that like there's nothing more he can do for us. We're kind of stuck here, and he's dealt with his sons. Yeah, and he doesn't have anything for us. He can't send us back. He doesn't know where we're from. But we're allowed to explore Myst until he needs us. And so this ending always kind of like, I think it was the first game I ever played that had kind of a nebulous finale like this. Anyway, thank you for joining me on this really beautiful nostalgic journey. I am really excited. I've been trying to think about what I want to play next, and I've had a couple suggestions already of other puzzle games to play, and if you have suggestions of other puzzle games, of course please send them my way. But I've had a couple people ask if we can go through Riven next, and I was thinking about waiting until there's the updated one, but truthfully it's probably going to be a while. There's no announced release date or anything yet, so in the interest of continuing our storyline, I think Riven will be my next game. Which means what I typically do is I take kind of a week break between recording, so there will not be anything released in this series next week, and then I'll start on Riven after that. And gosh, that one's going to be interesting. I have not played that one at all since I first played it as a teenager. So that one's probably going to be tougher. We'll see how I do. Anyway, short episode for you guys today. Thank you again so much for joining me on this journey, on this nostalgic trip. It has been amazing, and it was so cool to see so many of you resonating with it as well. And I will see you, hopefully, in the next series. Hopefully you'll join me for Riven. Take care. Talk to you then.